That's not the right thing. Here we go. What is up, everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome to Wickin It and Kicking It. I thought I had everything set. We had a couple last minute things, because it wouldn't be Wiki without the bugs. Dangle clacks, if you will. But we are here, and it is Monday, and you are here. And I fucking love you guys, man. Hope everybody had an awesome weekend, a good start to your week, as good of a Monday as you possibly could have. I guess mine wasn't too bad. I will be 100% honest, man. It's another one of those days when you just aren't feeling it until you hit that go live button. And I got all of you to thank for that. All of you who show up every Monday, the people who message me, and check in on me and stuff like that, the people who look forward to the show, I got you to thank for all of that, man, because you guys support me, you make me feel loved, and it gets me out of my funk, man. And I'm happy to come and hang out with you guys for a couple hours, even though as soon as it's time to get ready, that's when my phone starts blowing up. Wait, what do you mean you canceled it? I am so confused. 1 second, guys. At least, okay. All right. All right. Anyway, yeah, business stuff. Sorry about that. Yeah, hopefully everybody's chilling, enjoying something tasty. Um, Let me know what you guys are rocking with. I know a couple of you have already sent in some of your hand checks, desk checks, and all that. I do have my cup of coffee. I did see Hippo in there somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Cheers. Mm, I need that. This is what I think. I think we need to get started with a sip and a vape. Cheers. Oh, yeah. Now I think we're ready. Yo, that Samoa cheesecake is to frickin' die for, man. I am falling in love. I never would have thought that something that had both coconut and chocolate in it would become an all day vape for me. But that is moving up the ranks as far as recipes that I've created within the past like year or so that are just becoming mainstays in my daily rotation. Let me know what you guys are enjoying out there. And of course, you guys know everything on this channel is brought to you by JMW Premium. Facebook search JMW Premium so you can get in the know. I know a lot of people here are already there. You're already in the Discord. I appreciate it. I am rambling because I am sleep deprived again and manic. So I think the best thing to do is to see who's here because you guys drive the conversation and are what make the show go. Purpostrode says, yo, he's the first one in here. He's been messing with mods all day. So I'll be in and out and may have something to show here later. All right, sick, dude. Hell yeah. Dalton Bieber says, yo, yo. Duke's mayonnaise. I can always count on him for one of those. Uh, Chilling while I'm working on making things. Let's see. Grocery day. Relaxation. Hell yeah, dude. He went with his mom and grandma and two of my nieces. Then had a birthday lunch. Hell yeah, dude. Sounds like a rad freaking Monday. Found out my bio dad and 1 year younger half brother both have prostate cancer. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. Shots and prayers. Shots and prayers to your bio dad and your younger brother. Mm-mm. I don't mean to freaking rush through it, but I know. Oh, see, we are we are Trying to catch up. Oh man. Oh man. Chris Collins sent me some tacos. Bro, we're gonna have to show those in a minute. We're gonna have to show those in a minute. Hippo says good evening, folks. We got Stormy the Stoic. Yo, Stormy, welcome to Wickin It and Kicking It, dude. Welcome, welcome. I'm not sure if your screen name is different from somewhere else, but it is freaking awesome to have you here, man. I hope you have a good time. The best thing about testing a mech is it gives you a reason to cloud chase the office. I never need a reason. But if you need a good reason, that is one. I love it. Canadian Vapor is here, making dreams happen tonight. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, Dalton. I see that. Let's see. Rye and Ginger for Showtime. All right. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to skip past you guys talking back and forth to each other. Brian Enoch is here. Says hello, everyone. Dude, looks like everybody's piling on in, dude. I love it. Heating up some homemade barbecue for dinner, says Dalton. So I'm helicoptering, yo. I know that feeling, dude. Barbecue sounds so good. I'm so hungry. I am so hungry. Gunny! Gunny, my dude. And Dell says, let's go. You hear that? Do you hear those dings? That's the phone. I think that, but now I think it's most of you guys sending in your stuff. One of these days we will share it accurately and not on my phone. But every time I try to do it somewhere else, Facebook I can pull up. Facebook works, but whenever I try to mess with Discord, it just it gums up the whole works. I don't know why. I don't know why. Um, and everything seems to be running freaking awesome, actually, which is great news because Dean's on the other side of this wall gaming. I heard him shouting just a minute ago. So hopefully you know, he's respectful with the bandwidth. Advocate for Liberty. Hello, everyone. Brian Enoch is waving. Who was in charge of snacks? Yeah, that's a good question. Who was in charge of snacks? Somebody bring me some. That if I really wanted to, I could knock on this wall and I could get him to bring me some snacks. Lady Liberty is here. The Liberties are here. Let's see. Gunny's working, so he'll be in and out. Zaya R6, is that how you say it? Zaya R6. Howdy, welcome to Wickin It and Kicking It. Love to see it. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. Hope you have a good time tonight. Hey, that's me. That's me, that guy right there. Nathan, yo, he says, hey, oh, what's up? And Crystal. Crystal the Great. Hell yeah, dude. We got the whole family. We got several families in the house tonight. Dell says I am him. Are you he? Frank Neal says hello. Dude, shout out to all you guys. Everybody's here tonight. We got TJ, Wrench Party. What's up, yo? Yeah, we might need to do one of those. We get caught up. And there he is. We got caught up. There he is. Second World Scallywag is back in the house. My man Patrick. Good to see you, bro. Glad to have you back. This isn't where I parked my car. Dude, where is your car, dude? Turns out vegan chocolate bars are amazing. Interesting. Mike DeVries, what up, Steve-O? Life has been rough lately. Hope everyone else has been doing good. Mike, I hope things turn around for you, brother. You deserve it. You deserve all the good, and none of the bad, my friend. Glad to see you. We are here, but where is here? Are we assimilated? Not yet. Not yet. Maybe you are. I don't know. Resistance is futile. I forgot to give you a huge update. Hit me up later, Gator. Oh, okay. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I will. I will. There is my man Duchess right there, dropping the links, looking for bomb ass liquids. There you go, the jot form. You can come indulge in all levels of depravity where you can pick up JMW Malmix and Duchess in Mixtopolis. And also the Lady Liberty, uh, and Advocate for Liberty. All those things. And we got the Royal Court, another great place to come and hang out and to get all your Duchess wares when they're ready. Uh, but in the meantime, Steel Valley Vapors is your spot for Duchess coils. Mental health is hyper important. If you are struggling, please know you are not alone. And if it's needed, you can visit that website right there or dial 988 for assistance. And a little anecdote, man, let me tell you, man, when I was rambling a little earlier about one of those days until you hit the live stream, that's kind of what I'm talking about. I'm talking about mental health. Um, don't be afraid to reach out and talk to someone, man. I deal with mental health struggles on daily. Uh, and you never know, who you might be able to relate to if you just reach out and talk to someone. I'll be honest. My son, he wanted to stay extra, and I just wasn't feeling it. And I actually did offer because he wanted to hang out longer, and I thought maybe he wanted to chill. I did offer to cancel the stream tonight if he wanted to come out and chill with dad tonight. And he was honest with me, like he does, but he also kind of just wants to chill in his room and play his games. I guess I can't really blame him. I was a little bummed about it, but we stream every Monday night. He understands the deal. He knows that it's good for me. You know what I mean? And everything worked out. I'm glad it did. But my point is that it's a daily struggle with the ups and downs. Reach out and talk to somebody if you need to. We're here for you. Uh, Hippo, my chocolate friend. Yeah. Uh, he's never going to live that down. He's never going to live that down. Let's get this party started. Stormy's on a Hexome OG recoil pencil by Must Vape. Okay, okay. Dude, a Hexome and an OG recoil is one of those setups that is so perfect. So perfect together. You can't beat it. Cheers was making a sandwich. Awesome, dude. If I had a sandwich, I'd cheers that with you too. Still on the gaudy nitrous on the dilemma quest with the blueberry cheesecake. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think that nitrous is that bad. This is stolen, by the way. Okay. There's Peter. Peter saying happy Monday, everyone. Chris Collins says, "Yo, Chris Collins." There's the dude right there. I got to show these off real quick because we're talking about food. We're talking about snacks. I think those are chicken tacos. I think those are chicken tacos. Uh, can we focus? Are we gonna focus for me? Woo wee! Gosh darn. I was gonna make breakfast burritos, and I still might. Breakfast burritos are good any time of the day. I still might. I still might. I love a good sandwich. Hell yeah, dude. Sandwich. Sent you a proper buffet tonight, Steve. I did see that. I did see that. Crystal says, "Hi guys, glad to be here for the first time." Yeah, welcome, Crystal, for the first time. Welcome. I recognize the name. I know who you are, but it's awesome that you were able to make it to Wickin It and Kicking It for your first time. Hope you enjoy yourself. Hope you're able to come back and hang with us. We're here every Monday, guys. Anybody who's here for their first time, every Monday, for the most part. And coming up, we'll probably do a Thursday Wicking It and Kicking It. Most likely, we'll because Grim is going on vacation, and a lot of times, what I like to do is fill in that space and do a little something extra since there's no vlog. Some, maybe we can think of something joint to do. Maybe we can get a few people together and do a stream. I don't know. I don't know. It could be cool. Uh, BFF, you mean sandwich? Stormy says, I normally not here. I'm on intermittent leave today. Oh, okay. Yes, you know me. My name has changed. Oh, Stormy yeah, there we go. To Stormy the Stoic on all platforms. Okay, sick. I don't know why I didn't put that together. I didn't put that together. If you're gonna, oh yeah, you. Okay, all right, Patrick. I like that. If you're gonna show chicken tacos, show my stereo. Patrick is putting together a stereo with like he's got like I forget what it's called, a DAC. It's like an amplifier, right? And then he's been finding all these other parts, speakers. He's got his laptop hooked up to it. Uh, but he's been finding all these other speakers and stuff to connect to it. And he was letting me hear how it sounds. And it's pretty rad. We were talking about audio because it's just something that we talk about often. My son is super into headphones and speakers right now. And I just got him a cool birthday gift, actually, having to do with audio. Welcome to the stream, Crystal. Changed from. I gotcha. I gotcha. Discord sucks. GPU dry. Yeah, that's why. Steve, according to Kaz, you are the snack. Yeah, according to Kaz, we're all snacks. I think LT was supposed to be in charge of snacks. Yeah. Sorry, I'm late. I was picking up snacks. There it is. Well, I hope you brought enough for the entire class. Lady brought Tim snacks already. Hey, Kim C says hello, everyone. Neil is on the Bonza Pro Delta Squonk Strawberry Twinkie Milkshake. One of these days, I'm gonna mix that Strawberry Twinkie milkshake. And a San Ale with the Mob RBA with my cranberry lemon custard cake in it. Ooh, cranberry lemon sounds nice. Uh, Proper orange wedges. I'll be back. Apparently, Tim needs to go cut up kielbasa. Oh, apparently I needs to go cut up kielbasa for Tim. What does Tim do? Let's see. Just ordered some snacks from the best delivery service known to man. Yeah, Cassie. Yeah, exactly. Uh, Cheese sticks and kielbasa sounds so good, dude. True chocolate is uh, cacao fruit. I think that's how you say that. And sugar heated, so I'd hope it's good vegan. Yeah. There's Mao. Heyo, what's up, Mao? Everybody's here tonight, man. We're rocking and rolling. Patrick hopped in the Discord. Sick, dude, sick. Arnie says, evening all. Arnie is here. What's mental health? I don't think I have any of that. You do. Uh, gonna get into Peach Tea Paradise in it. Oh, dude, that's right. You got sent some Peach Tea Paradise. Dirtle's here. Yo IJMW crew. Hell yeah, dude. What's up? When in doubt, add chocolate. Hippo just ordered flavors today. No chocolates because you already got them all. Ronnie Jim, evening all, driving home. As always, I hope you make it home safe, sir. Uh, yeah, chicken and cheese with some caramelized onions, bro. That's perfect. Ah, gosh, it sounds so good. Burritos are good any time of the day. They are. They are. Any kind of burrito. Looks delicious. It does. Face meat, dry oatmeal. There you go. Dry oatmeal can be considered a breakfast food, or it's good any time of the day. Spencer ate 3 of them. No kidding, man. Chowing down. Uh, Out of the blue, never tried them ever, but now he likes them apparently. Dude, if you can get kids to freaking eat something new and like them, that's a win right there. That's a win. You put that on the list of the things my kid will eat. Flavora and Wonder Flavors are dropping and being sent out soon. Let's go. Waiting for this. It's release season. The new Wonder Flavors line, especially the creams. There's a few other, a lot. I think it's really cream centric. Lots of fantastic stuff coming out from Wonder Flavors. I'm excited for Flavora, blah blah blah, for the Flavora as well, because I didn't get a chance to test those. And the what Tim is clued me in on one of them, and they always come with some surprises. They usually have a nice range of different things. It wasn't too very different when they put it in Gatorade like bottles, but I missed the glass. TJ says I'd be down. Sick. Craft some e-liquids on that Thursday stream. We could. We could. We're definitely going to do a mix tonight. I've got two of them, and we're either going to do one or the other or both. I'm not sure yet. We could get together and mix with the new Wonder Flavors. We could. We could. Hmm. You know what? That could work. That Wesky Canadian. Uh, Patrick says I have a DAC and amp, CD player, and speakers all hooked into each other and works cohesively. Nice, dude. Nice. I can't say too loud what I got for Dean, but he's gonna be thumping. Rocking the nitrous hexome combo with the purple slush tonight. There we go. Neither of my hexomes have a recoil on them right now. We might have to break out a hexome tonight. See, I don't know exactly what we're gonna set up. You guys are gonna have to help me. Maybe we'll even bring out the wiki wheel tonight. Rocking the nitrous hexome. Let's see. I'm on a mech, says Duchess, with the Axial Pro on top. Sick. And Glamour inside with some Wraith coils. Yo, those Wraith coils. My favorite. That's what's in here, right here. RDA for vaping V1. And I know this isn't the popular take. I think the RDA for vaping V1, it's my favorite. I like it better than the V2, minus the leaking. Minus the leaking. If the RDA for vaping V2 had the holes, I think I would like it better. But the Wraith coils in here, Samoa cheesecake on that Kennedy. Mm-mm. I would say we could wick up the Kennedy tonight because we haven't done that yet. But the build that Mao left in it is perfect. But like this setup's just vaping too perfect to break it apart. Advocate for Liberty says the list of things I do are endless, but snacks is in Lady I Trust. There we go. She granted cheese sticks for me this week, and I never even had to go in the store and ask for them. So how come Loran Watermelon has no notes on ELR? So there are several different flavors at one point that got erased from the database or merged with other flavors, and the notes got messed up or erased. But sometimes some of the Loran flavors, there were clear versions and then colored versions, and one or both got erased because of it, because they were trying to fix it, but in all reality it got messed up. There used to be notes, but they got lost. He took two of them off my plate. Nice. Nice. uh from my memory, Loran's watermelon it's basically like a candied watermelon. Uh, it's another one of those old school candied type of watermelons that you can crank it up if you want to. Crank it up to like 5-6%. Uh, Finished the tester of peaches and cream yogurt. Not bad. I may tweak the yogurt a little. Dude, I wanted to make a peach yogurt for so long. I think I might have mentioned this before. If you could see all the old peach yogurt recipes that are just sitting private on my ELR, um, and then eventually one day Saturn Peach was released, and somehow I pivoted and created Sweet Bourbon Peach. Like, because I gave up on the yogurt aspect. I wanted something that was like nostalgic like that. You know what I mean? But also somewhere kind of along the lines of like a Go-Gurt, like a kid's yogurt, almost like a yogurt drink, I guess. I didn't have a yogurt drink yet either. A DAC is a digital to analog converter, so basically it makes digital music sound like vinyl. Very crispy. Hell yeah, dude. Uh, Stormy says I'm lactose intolerant, so I can only have the vegan one. Yes, it's just straight cacao. Okay, yeah. I want to try the new lemon sherbet from Wonder Flavors, bro. Bro, yes, yes, you do. I actually, so the ELR monthly mix along is lemon meringue pie. That's the profile this month. And that flavor was immediately the first one that came to my mind. Was thinking of some way to make some type of unique lemon meringue with that lemon sherbet cream or lemon sorbet cream. Um, I'm lemon bakeries, lemon sherbets, lemon whatever. I'm probably gonna play around if I have time. I'm gonna play around with several different lemon recipes for the monthly mix along. I love that those types of profiles. Got a list of the Flavora drops today for food and e-liquid flavors. Hell yeah, that's right. They're dropping food flavors too. Let's see. Mix the new Wonder flavors and retro vape to try it on. Uh, Stormy says I can't tell you how it compares to milk chocolate. Mike DeVries. Once things start looking up for me, I'm gonna get back in the game again. I miss it. I feel you, bro. I feel you. Uh, don't forget what we talked about, man. If you really need something, if you really need something, I only have that one device really, but I'd be happy to send it along for you. I just don't have coils. Um, let's see. It's too bad that my coils don't crackle, says Duchess. Well, this probably needs to be rewicked, but I can guarantee you these were crackling. Uh, my mouse says mine either. Come on. Chris Collins says Samoa cheesecake. You say, yeah, dude. Am I that far behind? Holy crap! That's a good thing we're just winging it tonight, huh? It's a good thing we're just winging it tonight. The Samoa cheesecake was actually Alicia's idea. And I sent her a sample of it, and I'll be honest, I think she's the only person that got some of it sent to her that still hasn't tried it. Mm. It's not heavy on the cheesecake, but it's spot on Girl Scout Samoa cookies sitting on top of like a creamy cheesecake base. Spot on. I mean, not cookie but it's like the Samoa flavor. You get the coconut, the chocolate, and the caramel, salted caramel. Off the knuckle, it kind of tastes like a candied watermelon. Yeah, it is. The peach cream is perfect for the yogurt. Dude, I bet. The peach cream, uh, it's really hard to say. The peach cream was my number one from that batch that got sent of all those creams. But there was other ones that I liked almost as much. The lemon sorbet was not far behind the peach cream. Either was the blueberry. Dude, fucking Saturn peach is life changing. It really is. It's the most complete peach. Cassie said the peach cream Wonder flavors is the trick, Stevo. Yeah, sometimes you just got to be patient and wait for the right flavors to come along. you got like an idea in your head and you play around with all these flavors and eventually a new one comes along and finally saves the day. More of a Uranus speech, yeah. Greg got me curious about crackle. I got a boosh box with some of your coils that crackled like a motherfucker, and now it's not a vape with no crackle, dude. uh, I'm a crackle is super satisfying to me, but and certain setups I crave it and will obsess over it, but other setups I could take it or leave it. The lemon sherbet is so good. It really is, dude. It really is. Duchess is called it's called beta testing, not being spoiled. Yeah. Hippo's crazy. The Saturn peach is delicious, and I don't even like peach flavors that much. Yeah. I think the Uranus was a joke. Uh let's see. Yeah, the Peach Sea Paradise is one of my favorites from Mao. I hope you guys like it. Um Shot you some ham check? Yeah, I saw that. I got a lot of ham checks to go through. Winging it and flinging it in tonight's show. Heck yeah, dude. You have my attention. Yeah, it's good, dude. Uh, so I was vaping Miles Coconut Crunch in this, and I polished off my 120, my first 120 of it, and I had like just recently re-wicked, so I just started dripping the Samoa right on top of it and kept on rocking. And I've gone through this much of the 60. Uh, I don't know, in like the last 4 days probably. Work is destroying me, says Mal. That sucks, dude. The maple cream, not the first tester, but the second round of creams. Bro, I didn't get to try that one. The first round, I didn't like it. It tasted like VG with like a mild sweetness to it. Made the maple custard with it so yummy. Heck yeah. Stormy says, I dig the slow, loud pops over the sizzle crackle. I can see that. That just says, you're making me want to come raid your house for all the new flavors. Do it. Yo, Jeremy M. What's up, dude? Hell yeah. Uh, they come out this coming week. Watch BCF for them. Yeah. And when they have to. We've got a lot of these to catch up on. I'm already in Facebook, so we'll start here. Advocate for Liberty did send an entire buffet of Macs. Can we zoom in on it? There we go. Let's zoom in. Boom! Look at those Macs. Look at those liquids. Ooh wee! Hell yeah, dude. We got a Goon. We got a Blaze Solo. We got the Vena on top of the grip. Blaze Solo on top of the Dreamer clutch. And I'm not sure what that mech is. That's that one that he recently set up not too long ago. Mango Sublime. Hell yeah, dude. Nana Pudding. Maple. Custard. Oh yeah. Heck yeah, dude. Um, what's next? What's next? What do we got? What do we got? Peter sent in one. Desk check. Blaze RTA on the armor. Single battery mod with the Lady Liberty white chocolate raspberry cheesecake. Dude, I am so glad, Peter, to see that you are enjoying the white chocolate raspberry cheesecake. It's hard to pick a favorite, but man, I love that freaking white chocolate raspberry cheesecake so much. There we go. There we go. There's a nice desk check for you. I'm I was actually thinking of ordering a couple more bottles myself, considering maybe ordering two of those and another mango. It's tough though, man. It's hard with Dean's birthday coming up, but so maybe not right away, but I'm definitely getting some more of that white chocolate raspberry cheesecake. You know it. You know it. Let's go over to the Discord. To the Discord, we got 5 people to get to here. Hippo was first in line. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Come on, you can turn it. There we go. I can't name them all. I mean, I probably could, but we would be here all night if I named all your guys' setups. Dude, Hippo always has some bangers, and his lineup is always so colorful. I love that. He's also got some nice, clean, murdered out, and stainless steel setups, though. But he's always got a lineup full of color. I freaking love it. And he keeps them clean. Hippo is big on weekly maintenance, always doing a Monday cleaning routine. You love to see it. Brian, Brian's got some Nana pudding. He's got the Dreamer. There we go. Oh, running the Bonza Pro on the Drag 4 with banana pudding with chocolate chips and the Dreamer clutch. Oh, Blaze on the Dreamer clutch with icing on the flake. There we go. There we go. I can read. Heck yeah. Looking good. Yo, I love the wood finish on that drag. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Dell's got the Jaka. You got one? You got one? You son of a dude. That is the Jaka on that new Altroner Stabwood. I think it's called the Sphinx. Dude, I've been eyeballing that. I've been eyeballing those hard, bro. Hard. That Sphinx is so sexy. Whew. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Yep. DNA 250 Sphinx. Dalton. Hey, look, there's me. There's me. I don't look too bad. Mango margarita. Oh yeah. He's still rocking that unholy recoil on the Ascent. A little naked with some mango margarita. And last but certainly not least, we got Mao. Mao with a ham check. The nitrous on the Grim Army Hexome. Woo! That lighting. We could still see it though. Thank you guys for sending all those in. Really, really appreciate it. It keeps things rocking. It keeps things interesting. It's interactive. I love to see it. I will say I am happy to announce that this thing has been giving me fits, but I have it wicked. I have it wicked pretty good. It's not crackling as nice as it was last night when I first re-wicked it. But we got the what's this called again? Oh yeah, the Diplomat, the DLC Diplomat on the Shift Plus, back in action. It's wicking. It's loaded up with, oh my god, it's blueberry. Pendulum Coils Cherry Bomb on the inside. As long as it wicks and it stays saturated, that's all I care about. The airflow on this RTA is unparalleled. I think I finally got the trick. I think I finally got it down. Oh my god, it's blueberry. You gotta love it. And this little guy, we wicked this up last week, and I thought maybe we'll bring it back and we'll try another coil in it. But I'm gonna tell you, dude, Dell left. I believe it's just a pre-made wire optim coil. This thing has been crackling like a son of a bitch. At only 29 watts, it's a 0.54, only 29 watts. I got this loaded up with Don's aged bourbon cream. If you can believe it, this was crackling even louder than this before. If I were to take this tank section off, I can guarantee you this needs to be rewicked. The corners of my cotton were starting to really get that dark, deep, almost black type of tint to it. But this thing wicks like a dream. We did originally set it up with that Indonesia liquid, the Milky Dew. That Milky Dew, the more I sat with it, the more it grew on me. It's the most unique, most wildest, interesting, wacky flavor I think I've ever tasted. It, it, it was just after a couple tanks, my cotton was literally all of it was black. Black. 2 tanks, that's all it took. So we switched up to some Don's Bourbon Cream. And this tank, it's cool. It's cool. I need another mod though. Not to say that like I actually need one, but like when it comes to like RTAs, I don't really have a lot of mods for running RTAs on. I've got my Vapresso Gens. They all got dual coil tanks on them though. I was thinking of starting to look at maybe another side by side, maybe hunting down a mix or I don't know. I've been looking at the Ambition mods K1 because it's small. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Something to run some more RTAs on, and I think that was partly Dell's intention was to try to get me back into more RTAs because like we got a lonely little Eclipse RTA that's back in action over here. Doesn't have anything to run on. I mean, I can't run them all at one time, but for somebody who's such a hardcore squonker, I can say that lately I've really been enjoying some RTAs, at least one in rotation every week now. That's crushing it. And we might as well update you guys on this. The Cthulhu Mjolnir. This is the liquid that we mixed on last week's stream. It says, "Oh my God, it's blackberry," but that's not what it is. It's raspberry melon. And after a few days, it really started to come into its own. It's sweet. It's delicious. Just a beautiful balance of raspberry and watermelon, leaning a bit towards the candy side. That texture, that mouthfeel that I thought it was lacking, really started to come in after a couple days. Still wouldn't mind throwing like some type of gummy candy at it, but it's delicious. I've almost finished that bottle, and I know we got a lot to catch up on. Uh, I don't know if we're gonna get to all of them. Red one looks fire, Tim. That grip, yeah. Uh, where is the mechanicals? Let's see. There is a Kennedy there, and I'm setting up a Dreamer 1.5, says Hippo, waiting on my sidekick to come in. Oh yeah, that's right. Everybody's all about that sidekick. Um, now that I'm super stacked up on flavors, says Lady Liberty, might have to mix myself up a bottle of the white chocolate raspberry for myself. You probably should. Probably should. Need to rewick the Dreamer stack, craving a nice dessert on a series. Bro, yeah. I can't vape series like I used to, man. I used to love ripping vanilla rum custard or PB&J cream on a series stack. Some diabetes in a bottle, yeah. uh, on the searches, I'm on the searches. Mango margarita and Steve looking at Steve while making liquid is sitting right there. Yeah. Uh, it's the iros that tell you that it's delicious. Yeah. The Wire Optum special. Dude, it's doing good in there. I kind of want to put another coil in there just because like it fits on the snow cap step so perfectly, but this coil doesn't perform at its highest performance, this peak performance, without putting some power to it. Like it was crackling like this on Monday, last Monday when we first set it up, but the mech wasn't pushing enough power to it. Like it was crackling, but it was like slow and slow and low, you know. I'm just worried if I put too rowdy of a coil in, I don't know. We'll try it. I thought that was going to be too much restriction for me, but it's really nice. It's a really nice tank. Like I get the hype. It's not the authentic tank, but I get the hype on the Vapeware Mods tanks now for sure. Put it on the step. Yeah, I mean it it looks great on the step, but that coil just doesn't perform that great. Shed time. There you go. Done and done. Um, yeah, not looking forward to booth cam appointment either, but I guess I have to set up an appointment. They should at least throw in a back rub for free, right? I I don't know. I don't know. Need more roasted bean water. Yeah, roasted bean water. That's where it's at. If you don't get a reach around with that, demand a refund. Yeah. If you're gonna shed time hippo, at least do some shrooms. Nah. Uh, still not going in and filming it for you. Bean water is the best. Mao and I had a good combo about additives approved for those beans. Dude, there's lots of good stuff. Nick! Just waiting for that JMW milky honeydew gummy juice. Dude, yes. That dude, I definitely want to do something like that. For sure. Maybe a little less sweet, not as much of a coil killer. What's up, Nick? Good to see you, man. Um, hey, everybody's saying hello to Grim. Chilling, supposed to be working, but I like being distracted by Stevo. Yeah, dude. It's funny because I'm usually the one typing that stuff. I'm usually supposed to be working, but we're goofing off. Happens all week long during all the different streams. During I mean, the vape fiddle's a little earlier in the day, but like when I have orders in, I could be getting a head start on them that early in the day. I never do. I never do. Or like when it's Zelda time. Yeah, I'm not getting any work done. uh, the producer came today. Let's see. I think I would use and I appreciate that, Nick. Uh, would use a Hell Vape before I use Wire Optum. Ah, no kidding. Hey, it was in there and it's performing great. What are you gonna do? Shines with a medium rowdy build. Okay. I was thinking. See, I don't have any firecrackers. I've got NI90 firecrackers, but those are still a little low ohm. I don't have anything like in between. Let's see. Needs more cowbell. What's up, V8? Yeah, we could always use more cowbell. Distractions help me work, right? I mean that's what we tell ourselves. And you know, I always tell myself, well, I'm working hard, I deserve a break. You know? That's what we tell ourselves. Oh, Nick, I don't think they do. Let's see. Yo, Nick! In the editing world, yes, they do. An Alien 2.5 would be fun in there. It, yeah, it would be. I mean, it's a little chunky. I mean, I have Duchess 28s, which are basically equivalent to the Alien 2.5, and actually much better, if I do say so myself. Um, they do when you have ADHD and shed time. Yeah, distractions rule, especially the ones that involve an app. Jared will make just about anything. Yeah, I know he will. I mean, I could try a cherry bomb in there. I mean, the cherry bombs work just fine and everything else, but I was thinking the firecrackers get up into the point 0.3 ranges a little, you know. The 0.28 might be a little rowdy. If you can get up into like the point, like that mid point 0.3 range, like 0.35 ish, that might actually do some good. You won't do it. Won't do what? Whoever told me to do shrooms, I can't eat a mushroom. Allergies. Oh, no kidding. Out of coffee grounds. Now it's a code red. Oh, damn. Was waiting some 3mm cherry bombs, but they're gone. Oh, wanting some 3mm cherry bombs, but they're gone. What do you mean they're gone? That's what's in. Oh no, it's not in either of these. I got 3mm cherry bomb in the dwarf, and I run the 3mm cherry bombs in the Voltrove. This might have to get wicked up tonight. Actually, there's a bunch of things that could get set up tonight. Point four, 0.42 ohm firecrackers. Okay, yeah, that that could work. That could work. Out of stock. Out of stock where? What do you mean? You can go directly to Jared. He went to Jared. Uh, get me the active. Oh, there you go. That's one way to do it. Oh, on straight fire. Yeah, yeah, dude. Um, I can get you in touch with Jared directly. Yeah, I can invite you to the group or to his Discord. You can get right in touch with him. Yeah, you need to go to Jared. So I did have a couple things lined up. Uh, need to return some videotapes. All right, dude. Have a good night, bro. Return those tapes. We need more coilers. Um, I've got a couple recipes pulled up just to kind of take a look at and possibly mix one or both. I do have one thing that I at least want to wick up because I haven't used it in a while. I've got lots of things that I haven't used in a while that could stand to be set up. Um, I've got two sklonkers that have been running for a few weeks now that need to get broken down. So these are going out of rotation for at least for now to bring a couple more sklonkers into rotation. Um, this one needs to be rewicked also. These are all basically stuff that they're empty squonk bottles and they got wicks that are just completely dead in them. But I don't know if we should do the mix first. Should we talk DIY first, or should we wick up a setup first? I have to wait till I get paid. LMAO. I'm broke after the bills. The endless vape rotation is kind of one of my favorite parts of vaping, dude. It is, and I get like diabolically freaking obsessive over it. Um, like trying to like take a couple things out of rotation to bring a couple more things into rotation. It's usually easier to get a mix out of the way first because I do have my scale in front of me. But it'd be real easy to just set the scale to the side and wick something up first, real quick, or even possibly drop a brand new coil into it completely. Uh, because what I have here, and this really needs to get some more use, is the Reload S Pro, and it's been sitting on this Pulse V2 with the sexy things. Mix it up. Got okay, one for mix it up. And this needs to either be rewicked or rebuilt. It's got it's got a coil in it. It's got a perfectly good coil in it. I don't remember what it is. I think it might be a Lucky 7. And the last time I busted out this Reload S Pro, I had my coil positioning all wrong. And I flipped it around. But ever since I flipped it around so it's up higher, which is what everybody suggested to me, I haven't wicked it up and tried it yet. stopped doing multiple setups because I was going through liquid too quickly and because it was way too difficult to try to keep up with the maintenance. Yeah. All right. I I'm let's do the mix. Let's get it out of the way. It doesn't take long to mix, but this um I've got a couple recipes to look at. And we're going to start with the one from the AAFL stream on Saturday. Um and this is a very very unique profile. It kind of does fit with the liquids that I currently have in rotation. Um as being kind of like darker type of profiles. Um, it is the dirty horchata. Actually, wait, no, it's dirty horchata. Actually, what I want to do first, I want to show you what it's based off of first. Um, so I found this recipe, and this is a lot of times this is how I get inspiration. There we go. This is what it was based off of. And you'll be able to see this is the dirty horchata. I've recently been getting into, well, the the challenge was sweet additives, and I wanted to use this new Wonder Flavor cinnamon in something, and I wanted to use SSA's vanilla sugar, and this kind of came to mind. And this is the recipe here. This is what the actual recipe calls for, and you'll notice some similarities because what I'll do is I'll look at the regular recipe and I'll think of flavor concentrates that can get me into the ballpark of what building an e-liquid recipe that looks something like these similar ingredients. You got the rice, the canned coconut milk or whole milk. I went whole milk. You got honey or maple syrup. You got, either way you can go with that. Vanilla extract, ground nutmeg, ground cinnamon, dark rum or Kahlua, um, cold coffee or espresso, cinnamon sugar for rimming. Ooh, rimming. Don't mind if I do. So this is the original recipe, and you kind of got some options here. You can go into a few different directions even with this. So you can do the same thing with the e-liquid. And that's what I did was I chose to create an e-liquid recipe out of that. Get rimmed, yeah. Upvote for rimming, yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. Got someone that's going to send me some of the musk flavor. Nice. So this is the dirty horchata in e-liquid form, or at least uh, in theory. We're going to mix this most likely, but I do have a second recipe to show. So basically, a horchata is like a rice milk with certain spices. It's a Mexican drink, um, like a dessert drink. It's like a rice milk, but it's also like got some spices in there. And you'll see I kind of started at the base level is the horchata smooth and the TPA and the rice crunchies TPA. The horchata smooth is kind of supposed to be like a one shot horchata. It has a lot of the spices in it already that you need. It has like the nutmeg and some of the others. But let's go over the recipe real quick. The cinnamon, and it's labeled like this because it's that Wonder Flavor cinnamon that isn't officially released yet. But it's that cinnamon at 2%. Coffee liqueur, you remember the recipe called for Kahlua or rum, um, or and then coffee or espresso. I did put a little bit of espresso in here. This is a really strong flavor to me. So I kept it very low, just like a couple drops. So coffee liqueur BTA at 1.5, coffee espresso dark bean FA at 0.35, cream milky underpants undertone 1-on-1 at 2%. That's basically my whole milk. I could have went with milk from Flavor Art, but I think it's a little thick and a little. It was just a little thicker than what I want. I mean, this is thick. It has a good mouthfeel. I think for this recipe, I think it's going to work a little bit better. The horchata smooth and the rice crunchies. The rice crunchies. The horchata smooth at 2.5. Rice crunchies TPA at 1.5 is kind of low. If say you were doing like a cereal mix, but I just wanted to bump that rice flavor that's already in this horchata smooth a little bit. And that recipe called for either honey or maple syrup and optional rum. I remembered that I had this rum with honey flavor from SSA. I haven't used it in a mix yet. It's really not like a boozy rum. It's more like a, I don't know. It's kind of caramelly, like I don't know. It's a really unique flavor. And I wanted to try it in a mix. I thought it would fit good here. Super sweet Perillum 0.6 and vanilla sugar SSA. A really nice vanilla note with some sweetness to it. Um, and I thought we could put that together tonight. Let's see. The fuck he just say? Did you just say milky under? I did. Maybe no, I did. It's just a joke. Horchata is good with tacos, hamburgers, chips, and tequila. There we go. Um, and I thought we could mix that up. I do have one more recipe though. Hold on. I didn't mean to do that. Crap. Let's see. Oh no, we're still sharing. We're good. Uh, because it is ELR, mix along month is because ELR mix along month, the theme is lemon meringue pie. I did put together a lemon meringue pie. Uh, creme brulee from Noms at 0.35%, lemon flavor express at 1%, lemon cream wafer Chem Nevadic at 2%, lemon custard Wonder Flavors at 2%, meringue from Wonder Flavors at 1.5%, Portuguese egg tart Wonder Flavors. Oh wow, I didn't realize there was that much Wonder Flavors. Portuguese egg tart Wonder Flavors at 2%, super sweet cap at 0.65, and yuzu from Flavora at 0.5%. So basically, you can kind of see where I put together the base of my lemon meringue, the lemon cream wafer. Well, the lemon custard, first of all, let's start off, has a really nice bright lemon note. It's like a lemon pudding, basically. Uh, the lemon cream wafer really it finishes with this delicious, prominent wafer note. Especially the higher you go with it, it can be a bully in mixes, um, in my opinion. So I tend to like to use it a little lower sometimes. It's a really thick cream, and it does have a good amount of lemon in it. These two together definitely are going to make the bulk of your like the lemon curd filling. Um, and they'll complement each other very well. Where one is lacking, the other one's going to pick up, and that wafer note is going to help towards building the crust. Um, some lemon FE definitely going to give you that bright top notey boost of lemon. Of course, you got to have some meringue. This is my new favorite meringue. The Portuguese egg tart also has a little bit of a lemony note to it, but that I'm hoping will combine with the wafer note in the lemon cream wafer to complete our crust. And on top of the meringue, just a little bit of creme brulee to get that toasty note. that scorched toasty note on the top of the meringue. And then I threw in a little yuzu to switch things up a little bit. Yuzu will not only add like a bit of tropical funk to the lemon, but it's going to add like a really nice texture as well. And I think this could very well be a pretty complete lemon meringue recipe. My question is though, which of these recipes needs more Indo cheese? I almost thought about some Indo cheese. Which of these recipes are we going to mix up? Uh, Need to get a Vitamix. Um, Missing two flavors to make that. The lemon cream wafer and the Portuguese egg tart. Dang. Uh, Chris just find a roach coach with neon lights on it with a dude wearing a stained tank top standing next to a three-legged half-blind mutt. He's gonna sell the best goddamn tacos you ever tasted. Yeah. Yeah. You definitely gotta look for the three-legged dog. And horchata will be good too. Hell yeah, dude. I still don't know what Indo cheese is yet, Grim, but I could very well use some Indo cheese. Pole? See, I don't even know if I can do a pole. Can I do a pole? I don't even know how to do a pole. Uh, I don't think I can do a pole because I think I have to be in. Do you have? I never even tried before. I think you have to be in YouTube Studio to do a poll. Huh. Never tried. Never tried before. Uh, let's see. The three-legged mutt is the key ingredient. I don't know. I mean, we've got all month to work on lemon meringues. Uh, it's kind of my theory because it's lemon meringue month. And we might have more mixes to share. So maybe we can revisit the lemon meringue and we'll mix up the horchata. What do you think? Sound good? Because there's a lag and it takes out mix both. Yeah, we very well easily could mix both. Screw it, let's mix both. Why not? I wanted to get to what do you call it? Wicking stuff up, but hey, this is what we got rocking out right now. I can't think right now. I need to open this up on my phone so I can see it better. There we go. I think it's poll/poll to do it, really? No. I like the idea of just mixing both. Screw it. We'll start with this one. Let me get the flavors out. Let's see. We'll just line them right up here. Bam. Get that out of the way for a second. We're going to need that. That. Where's the lemon custard? Did it fall over? Yes, it did. Lemon custard, meringue, Portuguese egg tart, super sweet, and yuzu. All right. This will work. Let's try not to let's try not to bump the cord because new battery works well. Heck yeah. Oh wait, it's not Vita. I don't even know what he's saying. Already did BFF 4 times. Okay, let's see. All right, let's get started. Hey, things in the way. Gonna start with that creme brulee from Noms. Actually, yeah, screw it. No, creme brulee from Noms. I was gonna put my sweetener in first, but screw it. Creme brulee from Noms. We really only need like 2 drops of this. I'm just using this to get that nice toasty note on the top of the meringue. 0.05 grams, or really 2 drops. Bam. 2 drops. Of course, it's registering it at 0.03. That's why I was a little like, should I put something else in? Because sometimes if you're trying to do 0.05 for your first flavor, the scale is going to be like, fuck you, dude. I'm not going to register nothing. So about 2 drops, maybe 3 drops. Lemon from Flavor Express. One of my all-time favorite lemons, 0.15 grams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Boom. Lemon cream wafer. This flavor was all the rage once upon a time. Huge hit here. The 90% ice with a touch of succulent nana. WS23 succulent nana is a huge hit. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, I Love Lucy episode, Steve-O. Yeah. We love, dude, thank you. I'm so glad. Yeah, succulent nana, for anybody that doesn't know, it's an in the know, like, special request. It's literally succulents, the same exact recipe as succulents, except it also has a couple bananas added to it. So the lemon cream wafer at 0.30 grams. Pretty darn tasty. I I think the banana does kind of overtake the strawberry a little bit, but when you let it steep, especially because you got to let the banana puree kind of steep some of that spice out, then the strawberry starts to come through. Lemon custard, Wonder Flavors, also at 0.30 grams. Got to finish up this 10 mil so I can bust into my 30 mil. I would buy a 4 ounce of this flavor though. I love this Wonder Flavors lemon custard. Absolutely love this flavor. If you like lemon bakeries, you like lemon custards, you like lemon creams, actually can be a good additive for all kinds of other creamy, fruity desserts. Wonder Flavors meringue. The flavor art meringue killer, in my opinion. 0.23 grams. Come on. Let's go. One more drop. Bam. That'll do. Close enough. Portuguese egg tart. It's actually the first time I've ever used this in a mix. We're giving it a try. I don't know if it's going to do enough for the crust, but because the lemon cream wafer, for me, I get a heavy enough crust note or wafer note that kind of can mimic the crust. I'm hoping that along with this gives me a good enough balance of crust. 0.30 grams. There we go. We got our super sweet. Let's try not to overdo it. We're looking at 0.10. Come on. Bam. There we go. We did it. No, we didn't. Oh, yes, we did. It's reading 0.12, but I don't think that's right. I think it's probably 0.10. Who can tell? And just a few drops of this yuzu. Calm down, all right. Not everyone can have every flavor that's ever come out. Yeah, 5 gallon, uh, 5 gallon water bottle hooked up to a volcano. Hell yeah. Let's see. 0.08 grams. I'll let you guys chat. Boom, boom, boom. Now this flavor is going to stand out a lot more off the shaken vape. And even at a 0.5%, you're going to ask yourself, oh man, did I overdo it with that flavor? But as the liquid steeps, it'll mellow out a little more. Even right now, it's actually okay. There we go, 0.09. That's not bad. It'll mellow out a little more, and it'll blend in with the lemon, and it'll give the lemon a uniqueness to it. But it'll add some nice texture and blend with the bakery notes very, very well. That yuzu works awesome in lemon bakeries. All right, time for this 13.25 grams. We're just dumping it. We're taking the drippy top right off and dumping it right in. Yeah, we could probably use a couple more drops. Bam, bam. Perfect. Perfect. 2.80 grams of PG. And I did, just in case we did both mixes tonight, I grabbed 2 different bottles with different color caps. So I don't have to worry about labeling them until after the stream. We're going to put some of this additive in here. Do you know why? Because I'm an adult who loves flavors and I can. That's why. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Come on. There we go. Perfect. All right. And cap it. And we're going to shake it. There we go. Shaking it, following the rules. We're going to have to drop the camera right back down anyway. Sounding like hippie, keeping on about shed time the way that you do. Stormy said, I never use a scale for mixing, always use beakers and syringes. Interesting. Old school. Old school. There are still some people that do it by drops, by volume. I learned by weight, and that's just kind of how I do it. All right, let's take a little bit of this. So we'll set this one aside, and we got everything out. We might as well mix the other one. I'm really interested to see how the other one turns out. It's definitely different. It's kind of out of the box from the type of recipes that I typically make. Let's go back to it. It's on the public folder. A dirty horchata. All right. There we are. Bam. All right. There we go. And we'll get our flavors out. Thank you for that, Duchess. So who would I go to if I ever wanted A clone liquid. There's an old Vape Wild liquid that I miss. I found the recipe. Ah, did you? Um, beaker syringes and math. I like going full chemist. Yeah, that it does make it fun. I mean, there's several people in here. The thing about clones is that true one-to-one clones are kind of a myth. But it is possible to be able to create something that tastes close or even better. We'll talk. Tim and me. I would say Tim more likely than me, but I've definitely made some attempts in my day. Uh, let's get these out. The cinnamon, coffee liqueur. Man, that's a lot of dark bean espresso. I've never even used that flavor. Never even touched it before. Cream, milky undertone. Horchata. Rice. Rum with honey. Super sweet. And vanilla sugar. There we go. All right. Back down we go. Now we got our bottle with the black cap. Oh, we're going to have to pop this guy off of here. We have both made some banger Ode 2 mixes. Yeah. Yeah. Grim has one in his possession right now. He just opened it on Thursday. The Scubblegum, the strawberry kiwi bubblegum is an ode to Bad Drip's Farley's gnarly sauce. And from the feedback I got, other people who have had both say that they think it's better than the Bad Drip. I personally think so too, but so we've got the horchata. We're going to start with the cinnamon. This is the beta bottle. This cinnamon, in my opinion, is a game changing cinnamon flavor. It's a cinnamon that can actually be worked with. You don't have to freaking dilute it or try to put only like, 5/100ths of a % in it to not ruin a recipe. So we're putting this in at 2%, 0.30 grams. We're going to make this nice and cinnamony, but it's not going to be overpowering, is my hopes. Can't wait for these wonder flavors to actually come out. 0.30, so one more. There we go. The horchata is wonderful too, Steve-O. I love it a ton. And the rice milk thing is so good. Oh yeah, that's right. You've got Dan's horchata recipe. That's this. I did kind of take a couple cues from Dan's horchata recipe for this, but I mean, besides the horchata smooth and the rice crunchies, the rest of it is pretty much all original, inspired from that recipe I showed you guys. Put 1% rich cinnamon flora? No way. No way. Coffee liqueur. 0.23. I want to try that cinnamon. Most of them make me cough. I really, really enjoyed it. I was scared to try it. 0.23 grams. Oh, 0.22 is good enough. Well, it said 0.24. Sometimes you tap your scale and lift your finger off. So now it says 0.23. All right. Dark bean espresso. Some people like to use this at 1%. Me, I don't trust it that high. I just want a couple drops. Kind of like how we used that creme brulee in the last one. Couple drops. Boop, boop. Perfect. 2 drops. Good enough for me. Cream milky undertone. What you need is the TFA Red Hot Candy. It's also a banger. Yeah, I've heard. Cream milky undertone. 0.30 grams. If it's anything like along the lines of Flavor West Candy Cane, except Red Hot, I could see myself giving that a try, possibly enjoying it. I'm sensitive to cinnamons. All right. Get out there. Horchata Smooth. TPA. 0.38 grams. Boop. We might actually wick up the Elder Dragon and taste this one too. No, let's go one more drop. Bam. Even if we go over a little bit, we'll be okay. We went up to 0.40 grams. Rice Crunchies. TPA. Look at that old Nick River bottle. I think that's from Nick River. This labeling. 0.23 grams. Bam, 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 bam. Bam. Perfect. Little rum with honey. We're going to take it easy on this one. A little easier anyway. SSA rum with honey. 0.11 grams. Oh, did it go in? Some bottle, yeah, it did. It went in. Some bottles drip faster than others. That's tough. There we go. 0.11 on the dot. I just want that in there for just a little bit of like an undertone, an accent. Sweeten the taste, but 0.09. I usually do like 0.6%, 0.65% because I usually overshoot my sweetener when I'm trying to do 0.5% anyway. So no, go away. There we go. Boom, boom. There we go. 0.11 on the dot. And SSA vanilla sugar, 0.15 grams. We got this little bottle here. Just been begging to get used in something. See, even those couple drops of that freaking rum with honey, it's got a potent smell to it. I definitely didn't want to use that one too high. I almost probably could have just used it at 0.5%, but that bottle wanted to freaking. Oh, my phone's dying. Wanted to drip out fast anyway. There we go. That'll do it. All right. There we go. Let's get this guy back out. 13.25 grams. He wants that undertone of cream in there. Oh, baby. I want the. Oh, hey, Kerplop. Broke out some Nick Vape E flavors earlier. No shit. Wanted that pie crust, but went a different way because nobody has those anymore. Second Bonza Pro RDA and the new Blade Solo V2 RTA is supposed to be delivered tomorrow. Sick! I've got 2 Bonza Pros. I got a third one sitting here just waiting to be raffled off someday. or given away. We'll see what happens first. 13.25. I got a Bonza Pro, and I still have an Alexa 6 RBA that are for like putting in raffle bundles or whatever, or just random giveaways. The next JMW Raffle Rumble is coming soon, by the way. Posting those and preparing for those is Dan's department, so I'm not exactly sure when he's going to post it, but I know it's coming soon. 2.46 of PG. Perfect. Get that out of there. And my additive. Hey, Funky Monk, what's up, dude? May your clouds be dense and fluffy. Heck yeah, dude. Beautiful. That'll do. Right on the money. Get that out of here. All right. We're mixed. Let's get this out of here, shall we? Stop sharing. Aha. Whoop. And are we? Hey, now we're focused. Let's give this a shake. Kind of want to give this one a knuckle test first. Wish I didn't. I wish it didn't call me Duchess. I really wanted it to just call me Daddy. I kind of want to knuckle this one. I'm really interested. This could be delicious. This could be a total train wreck. Because I feel like those couple drops of the dark espresso and that rum with honey were a little ambitious. For the type of things that I normally use. But you got flavors, you got to experiment with them at some point. They can't just sit in storage forever. Oh man, that's interesting. Ooh. I think that's good. Actually, the knuckle doesn't tell you anything. It doesn't. It gives you a very, very broad idea. But that's got potential. All right. Shall we just wick up an Elder Dragon and taste that sucker? That's what I think we should do. Let's wick up the Elder Dragon and taste that one. And then we will I think we'll do the Reload S Pro. 32 watchers and 19 likes. Thank you, V8. 33 watchers and 18 likes. Thank you, LT. Oh, yeah. See, it is wacky sometimes. Don't forget to gently nudge that like button. Gently nudge it, caress it. Knuckle tells you, oops, should have washed my hands more after changing the oil in the car. Yeah, it does. Yeah. It's so perfect. I finally cleaned this Elder Dragon out after 2 weeks of enjoying some of. Come on, don't fall over. Some of Dell's Anila. Well, this coil's probably already got a little bit of some darkness embedded into it. So we're gonna do that. Might as well use it. I do want to taste the lemon as well, but there we go. Whoop! Boom! There we go. Why not? You guys have seen me wick this RDA dozens of times, but it's whatever. It's wicking it and kicking it. This is a quick guy anyway. You do this. And we don't even need to switch tools. We can just use this guy. Whoop. Keep them long. They'll fit down there. It's deeper than you think. Maybe fluff that guy up a little bit more. There we go. Easy peasy. Let's try this guy. Off the shake. That is not reading that coil correctly. I'll tell you that much. There we go. I think there's something wrong with this mod, I'll tell you that. Because this, or it's just time for this coil to be changed. Because this coil always reads a 0.31. And ever since last night, it started reading a 0.41. And the other atomizers read correctly, so I think this coil has just seen its last days. But I still get the flavor from it that I feel like I should. It's just not reading correctly anymore. So we'll actually be rebuilding these elder. Oh, no. It stopped reading. Now it wants to know if it's a smart temperature control. We might have to put that on a different mod. I think this mod might be going. I don't know. Let's come up top and let's vape it and see how it does. I've got 4 Vapresso gens, but only one black one. And the black one, I think, is on its last leg. The coil probably as well. Actually hesitated for half a millisecond before I put that in. In case he's procrastinating work and just creeping in the shadows, tell Nick to get back to work. Line it up, Nick. This one's for you. This is Dirty Horchata. Let's give it a rip. I actually think that rum with honey is the wild card in this recipe. All right, fine. This mod's had it. Or at least this RDA on that mod isn't reading correctly. Let's see how it reads on here. On the trusty old, yeah, it's reading correctly on here. Something about that Elder Dragon does not want to correctly work on that mod anymore. Yes. Let's turn the wattage up. 55 watts. There we go. Wow. You know, it's it's a very, very noticeable amount of cinnamon, but it's nothing like cinnamons of the past. It's like it's very present and like throughout the entirety of the profile, but it's not like so in your face. It's not throaty. It's smooth. And like kind of like not like right at the top, but like just at like the top of the exhale, I'm getting the undertone of that rum with honey, but then it's immediately taken over. Like the rum with honey, it's in there and it like comes in like halfway through the vape and then fades away again. You get a nice textured exhale. Not getting a lot of vanilla, but it's there. I wasn't trying to get like a shisha vanilla type of level of vanilla. I just wanted it to be in there, just very softly layered in there. The coffee liqueur, like I don't really taste a lot of the espresso either, but the coffee liqueur is really nice too. I it needs to steep. It's kind of a jumbled mess at the moment, but this is really good. It has some similar aspects to it as like Lady Liberty's what was it? The butter rum coffee ice cream with a kick. It has a couple like I don't know, a couple things floating around in there that are reminiscent of that, but obviously the cinnamon is the star of the show in this recipe. Yo, Drip Theory, what's up, dude? Glad you were able to come hang out with us tonight. Um, what's going on with Kerplop? Let's go back. My kid got taken out by a hydraulic rotary broom on a skid steer today. Patiently waiting. He's been in the ER for hours now. Gosh. Well, we're gonna do a shots and prayers for your kid, man. Sorry to hear that, brother. Hope everything's all right. Hope it turns out, as good as it can. Shots and prayers. Okay. Now I think maybe the cinnamon is starting to stand out a little bit more. Maybe we could tone the cinnamon down a little bit. Maybe very possibly we could turn it down to 1.5. But I really like that cinnamon. I surprised myself with this one. This is delicious. Can't really explain everything that I'm tasting. The cinnamon definitely is the standout, but it's not an overpowering cinnamon like other cinnamons. I get the coffee liqueur on the exhale with a little bit of vanilla on the finish. It's got a good mouthfeel, it's a good texture. It's a tasty vape. It's a tasty vape, man. Let's um let's do a coffee. Do it with some coffee. Mm-hmm. That's good. I can safely say I'm going to enjoy tasting that throughout the week and taking notes on it. I was worried, not worried. I mean, I'm pretty confident in myself that for the most part, I'm usually going to at least be able to vape what I'm creating. It might not end up perfect like what I'm looking for, but I'm very rarely dumping bottles out these days. It does still happen, but that one, it surprised me because I thought it could go either way. I thought it could be delicious or it could end up a total train wreck. And I quite like it. Lots and lots and lots of potential in that recipe. Embrace the cinnamon and back it. No, no way. Nope. Gonna steal that coffee, Steve O. Yeah. Well, I have you and yours in my thoughts. Yeah. I don't have an RDA set up, an RDA handy really to be able to wick something up to taste the lemon. But hmm, I think the bakery layer in that's gonna need to steep out and grow a little bit anyway. That lemon and that yuzu, whew, that's what I get just off the knuckle there though. First they had good mouthfeel, now it's a train. No, I never. No, I didn't say it was a train wreck. I said it could have gone either way. It was either going to be really good or it could have been a train wreck. It's tasty. It's really really tasty. I gotcha. um, yeah. I want to get this Reload S Pro wicked up. I don't know. Should we try a different coil in there? I don't know. I mean, this is a perfectly good coil. Let's see. Bum 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 bum. And it's a perfectly good coil. Pretty sure that's a Twisted Timmy's Lucky 7. I had it belly down when I first built it because I felt like those bottom airflow holes were hitting the coil, the underside of the coil more directly, but everybody was saying, raise that sucker. So I just flipped it so it's belly up and it's just sitting level. But let's see. Wick it up. Gonna have to try it on the Kennedy. What, that liquid? Oh, hey, Dr. Chaos. I've had troubles with cinnamon flavors. Does it mix well with these other flavors? It does. It does. Stop showing us the coil and just put some cotton in it. Okay, I gotcha. Um, dun, 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 dun. There we go. 2.5 millimeter cotton. Now, let's see. I made myself up a batch of apricot almond, and I think I want to load this up with some apricot almond. The last bottle of apricot almond, I chugged the whole thing in the Diplomat RTA, but that's got, oh my god, it's blueberry in it right now. It's a hair too high. You want that coil even with the top of the deck. It is even. It's pretty darn even. Like, Like if I'm looking at it dead on, it looks pretty level. I just got home from vacation and saw you were live and was like, now I can rest and watch something. Heck yeah, dude. Hope your vacation was freaking rad as hell. Like the coil a little high in the S Pro. I'll Kogen do you just right. Kogen do you? Yeah, the angle makes it look a bit high. Yeah, it does. It does. Well, we're gonna give it a shot. Oh, that's a little snug. Let's go back and forth a little bit. That's a little snug. And snip. And snip. Bam. Blammo. More Muji for me. Muji's all right. We're going to fluff these guys up. Fluff it right up. See how this guy does. I put this away and feel like this S Pro has definitely not been getting enough love. There's been so many new things flowing across my desk recently. It just kind of got lost in the mix. Muji hasn't been all right since Roundwire ruled the land. It hasn't? I don't know. I feel like Muji works perfectly fine. Flip that up and in. There we go. It's another easy one. Since we're just wicking stuff tonight, so we might have to do something dual coil after this. I don't know. Let's take the battery out of this guy because I'm pretty sure I just put that battery in earlier to finish off that squonk bottle earlier. There we go. And some apricot almond. This is literally only a few days steeped, but it'll be fine. I don't feel like waiting for it. If it ain't prime, I ain't got the time, says Drip Theory. Your stock should be there Wednesday. I did see that. Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah. I checked it because I was hoping maybe by some miracle it might make it today. But yeah, next week we'll have the stock RTA. And I'm almost kind of curious to side by side compare it with the Eclipse. You're gonna stock Steve-O on Wednesday, yeah. Put a little liquid on this guy. It's reading a 0.23. Maybe it isn't a Lucky 7. Because a Lucky 7 wouldn't read 0.23. Maybe I don't know what coil this is. Let's turn this guy up. Meow. There we go. Paint it up a little. Where is no, there it is. Just want to clean this up. Get some of these straggler guys tucked in. They're poking out and it bugs me. All right. That should do. We'll leave that off for now. We're gonna fill this guy up. It's like a marathon. We all take turns a week at a time. Huh. It's definitely one of my favorite, all-time favorite regulated squonkers. The Pulse 2. A lot of people didn't like the upside down, flipping it upside down to fill it. I don't mind. Oh, this guy did get stuck sometimes. Well, now it's just making me look like an idiot. I normally don't have too much trouble with that. Here we go. Boop. I wonder. I wonder. I wonder why. Meow. I can't get a good enough angle for hot squonking action without it dripping down the side. Bring this out. Bring it out. Bring it out. Boop. And get you on here. There we go. I've tried so many RDAs on this uh, to utilize the matching drip tip, and lots of RDAs for some reason look funky. The short, stubby ones tend to do really well. Let's do the thing. Let's do the thing. There we go. Some apricot almond. Start at 55 watts. Cheers. Oh yeah. It I think it could use some crackle, but I did put that cotton through nice and snug. I freaking love that recipe, man. Build a recoil, Steve-O? Both my recoils are built right now. That's much better. That's much better with the coil up high. I can say that. Um, I can't remember what liquids I ran through this RDA the first time I tried it, but I can say I'm getting a nice laid out like balance of the profile here. Um, some atomizers, the apricot stands out more, and other atomizers, because it's basically like an apricot jam over like a creamy almond custard. And it's not supposed to be like a heavy custard. It's just supposed to give you some thickness like on the finish. But I don't know the way the apricot pairs with almond. It's like I don't know how to explain it. But they just go so well together. Mm. And that's really, really good in there. I'll be enjoying this probably until that bottle's gone. Yo yo everyone came home exhausted and passed out. Sorry I'm late. Just woke up. Well, it's good to see you, Stephen L. You needed that rest. Both of his recoils are built with my stuff in it. Yeah. I think one has a set of stags in it still. Wait, but it's set up for a hexome. The other one has the wraith coils in it. We could wick that up. Hmm. Yeah. I think if he remembers, because I sent a bottle of this apricot almond to Grim, and he mentioned having intentions on doing a deliberate liquid tasting of this liquid on the fiddle tomorrow. So if he remembers, um, let's hope he tastes it then. This recipe has been kind of like, I mean, I've shared the recipe several times. It's still public on ELR. It's the version 3 because there was a couple versions before it where I kept on kind of removing some of the crust away from it because it kind of started out as like a custard tart, and I kept on removing crust elements from it and trying to make it more of a creamy type of custard profile with some really bright fruity top notes. But I personally think that this recipe belongs on the JMW menu. But for now, it's kind of been like the secret that's not really a secret because I talk about it a lot because I really like it. The Reload S Pro is definitely definitely amazing. And it did not belong sitting in the cabinet any longer. It had to get in rotation. What do we got? 20 minutes left? What do we wick up? What do we wick up next? LT likes the apricot almond? Hell yeah, dude. I'm so glad to hear that. This FDH little D's is so hard on cotton. Dude, yeah. The what was another one that I had that was really rough on cotton? Southie. Southie. Wick up the recoil? Set up as a 10 out of 10? This guy? Yeah, I think so too. These are CS Wood Designs panels and matching drip tip. He no longer he no longer makes panels. He made panels for all kinds of different things, and he even made a mech squonk at one point. Put the Anila on a dual coil setup? No, I didn't. I didn't yet. I don't want to put the Anila in the recoil though. The cotton candy is, yeah. We'll break up the recoil. After this, I'm going to have to break down those couple things that I showed you at the top of the show. Let's go recoil. Recoil on the clutch with the Wraith coils. This guy? What do you think? That guy? Let's do it. Oh, do you hear that pop? Pop, pop, pop. Makes your teeth go pop, 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 pop. Just did a rewick and changed the liquid. The Nutty Buddies, a DIY nutter butter made by our dude CJ, straight vaping. Oh, that, yeah, you were telling me about that. You're telling me about that. I think I might have everything to make that. Um, is this gonna work without putting it on a taller mod? Um, maybe I should put it. Maybe I should put it on here and fire it just to be safe. We'll glow the coils real quick, just to make sure everything is in order. Gotta have a recoil in rotation, huh? Gotta have something dual coil set up. Well, I have the RDA for vaping, but this bottle's not going to last much longer, so we're going to have to get something else dual coil going. No. Here we go. We're at a 0.10 on the dot. And let's go. Let's glow them. Get that out of the way for a sec. I want to glow them anyway because it's been sitting for a couple weeks. Make sure there's no dust on them. Lil D is the closest I've tasted to an oatmeal cream pie. No kidding. FDH churro was a coil killer. I can see that. I can see that. We're getting to the bottom of this jar of 2.5 millimeter. I've got one more in the a drawer, and then two more 2.5s on the way. I'm pretty sure. Or no, I got three more jars of each size. So I got three more 3 millimeter and three more 2.5. That's what I bought. Because the FDH wicks are going away. The FDH wicks are going away. All right. Let's pull a little bit off of here. Boom. Because it doesn't need to be that thick. Okay. All right. There we go. It is a bit. It is, but it's yummy. Sleep well. Oh, good night, Ronnie Jim. Surprisingly, the Great Dip, a Cap'n Crunch liquid, wasn't as vicious a killer. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, that's nice right there. That's nice. Hold on. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love the FDA. I'm a big fan. I mean, especially for like these streams. They're just so convenient and easy to use. All right. And boom. 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 That one ended up too short. There we go. That'll do. Fluff these guys up. Don't want to thin them out. We want to fluff them up because they got to be short because I want them to just touch the deck, but I don't want them to be thinned out because this darn thing is limited to how much liquid it can hold anyway. The fluffier you can get your cotton in this guy, the more you can drip in there. Just kind of clean that up. There we go. Element has the BP tubs of pre-sized cotton, but one of them is usually sold out. Yeah, I like the BP. I mean, they're similar, but I think the FDH is a little fluffier. Isn't FDH the same? They're very similar. I think the BP is a little more stringy. It's a little more stringy. All right, let's flip tuck it. Flip tuck. And flip tuck. Cotton stuck to the end of that finger there. Flip tuck. And flip. Okay, we might have to. There we go. Flip tuck. That one got a little bunched up. There we go. We're fixed now. What liquid? What liquid? I was thinking maybe some maple bourbon cheesecake on the recoil. I have not tasted the maple bourbon cheesecake on the recoil yet. Either the maple bourbon cheesecake or the banana pudding with chocolate chips. I want to do some Lady Liberty. I get my BP Pro from AliExpress. It's like $3 a tub, and they have both sizes. Yeah, the FDHs are 3 tubs for 10. Due to maple. Due to maple. Oh no, not keeping up well. Maple, maple, maple. Okay. Maple bourbon cheesecake it is. Mm. There we go. I put this second half of this bottle away to steep, and it's definitely had a month to steep now. And I've got a whole extra unopened bottle of this. Set aside after this. That maple is something else. It's an adventure in every vape. Yeah. Yeah, I want to do something with maple. I still haven't gotten that SSA maple syrup yet. It's always sold out when I go to get. I just sent you a video on Discord for the stream. All right, sick. I did see that. Well, actually, we'll have to check that out in a second here. Hopefully, my phone doesn't die before then. All right. Let's go to duels. There we go. Freaking Wraith coils rule, dude. My favorite new mech coil. Oh, you smell that maple. Oh, the smell of maple just takes over the room. This liquid is so good. Here we go. Just a little cleanup. Boom. Let me get a battery. All right. Maple bacon pancake. Yeah. Yeah. That could be real good. Let's bring this out. Get that over there. All right, then we pop the top so we can line our airflow up. Perfect. There we go. Love that freaking setup. Another matchy beauty. Let's get it. I'm not a pork bacon fan, but I find it to be too salty. Let me check this real quick before actually this phone dies. It's oh shit, it's gonna be dark. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see it. I got an idea. This'll work. Plug it in, plug it in. There. There, that should work. You hear that? Let's turn it up. Can we turn it up? Sounds like Dutch's coils crackling to me. Yes, sir. Sounds like some Dutch's coils crackling to me. That dude, that video is freaking rocking, dude. Cheers. Now you see me, now you don't. Bad decisions lead to great life lessons 100% of the time. It works almost never. Saltiness of bacon varies from brand to brand. That's true. Maple walnut or pecan muffin? Mmm. Maple walnut. Oh man, pecan sounds good, but I don't see walnut too often. Maple walnut. Maple walnut for sure. All right. Recoil still to this day such a freaking banger RDA. Throw that sucker on a 21700 freaking Mac with some Wraith coils in there. The Wraith coils are amazing, but I feel like especially for anything that that is ideal for 2.5 millimeter coils, the RDA for vaping V1, the OG recoil. You can't miss with a set of those guys in one of those RDAs. Man, that's a freaking lineup, guys. We've got what we started out with. We've got Oh My God, It's Blueberry, Samoa Cheesecake, uh, the that dirty horchata that we were playing with, the apricot almond, and maple bourbon cheesecake. That's one hell of a liquid lineup, if I don't say so myself. I would bust into some of Mao's coconut crunch, but I got that 120 left, and with how fast I ripped through that first 120, I'm gonna let that one sit for a little while longer. That's aggressive, yeah. Those can't be Duchess coils. Too much crackle. Duchess coils don't crackle, yeah. Rowdy. You could say they are crackle-lacking. Fresh wee wick, hell yeah. Oh, there. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let's take a look at this real quick. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. We got a couple minutes, just because I try to be respectful and not overshoot someone else's stream. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Maple walnut ice cream. Maple VSO, super, and walnut VSO. A simple 3-flavor maple walnut ice cream. Advocate for Liberty. I've never had the VSO maple or walnut. There's a lot of VSOs I've never had. Simple and to the point. There you go. Thank you, thank you. Walnut pancakes with maple syrup is delicious, but my only frame of reference is Waffle House. Ah. LT says I'll be re-wicking in the war room tonight. Awesome. I'll be working after I clean up. What I can get done anyway, because I am almost out of VG, and VG won't be delivered until tomorrow. To be fair, they are also made for mech users like myself who only use mechs. Yeah. We want more Steve-O. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's partly an excuse. After a certain amount of time, I'm spent myself. Oh, we're frozen. Oh, we froze. Oh, we're back. Okay. Liar. They crackle on my regulated mods just fine. To build that recipe out, I changed the maple to maple SSA, backed with maple sugar candy. Yeah. Yeah. Plus your ice cream base. Yeah. I've recently been really liking lately pairing Flavor West sweet cream with their vanilla bean ice cream. But obviously, your ice cream base, it works. I've used it as well. It works good. Yeah, 100%. Hey, buddy, can you flip the switch for the fan, the hood fan? It's on the wall over there. Second one. Yep. That way, that fan starts to suck some of the liquid in.
My room is really hot.
It's really hot?
It's not hot, but it's really warm. I think it's because of the exhaust fan on the PC.
Oh, it could be. It did feel. I was in there.
I have to always have my door closed, so
Yeah, but the AC is The vent closed? I don't know. I mean, feel free to open your window. I have Cutlet up my mech collection though. I'm happy that you're happy, Dee. 24/7, all Steve, all day, every day. Who would buy a subscription to the head channel? Oh man, I couldn't do that. 3 hours is my limit. Okay, I gotta jump over to Moose's stream. He's getting started over there. I don't know about that, Tim. That would be cutting into my anime time. That's true. Be cutting into my anime time and my work time. No, but like seriously, I haven't eaten yet, and I do have whatever work to do that I can get done tonight. So that is going to do it for tonight. But there is more content over on Twitch if you so choose. He's getting up and running right now. But man, I appreciate the hell out of you guys. We had a lot of people in here tonight. I think at one point I saw it get up to 37, which which is right up about one of those highest numbers, and that's only at one time because people come, people go, they hop in, they hop out. Um, I can't express enough how much I appreciate you guys for all the love and support every week. Like this is one of the highlights of the week right here. Like I can be bummed out early in the day on a Monday, and I know that I got guaranteed pick me up coming towards the end of the night because you guys are always here and we have a freaking great time. You guys are what make the stream so freaking fun and what keep it going. I didn't even come in with a plan tonight other than I made sure to grab my flavors for for those two mixes, and we got a lot done. I got three freaking banging setups. Well, two banging setups set up and a new liquid in the tester RDA to add to the rotation. And it's been another successful Monday. I appreciate you all. We're getting out of here. Feel free to throw your hashtags and whatever else into the chat. Don't forget, mental health is hyper important. And if you're struggling, please use that information there or reach out to someone. Very loving community. I certainly love you all. Thank you, as always, for wicking it and kicking it with me. We are JMW. Peace.